is up, everybody? Sean the D-Man here, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys had yourselves a great weekend, great Thanksgiving. We are back with a good friend of mine. It's been a while since she has been on, but I'm happy to have her back on again. So I'll let her, our guest introduce herself, and we'll jump into it.
Yeah, thanks for having me back again. My name is Liz or Liztalkcosplay on social media, and I've been cosplaying for about 7 years, and I'm very excited to talk today.
All right, so like we mentioned, it's been about a year since we last. No, I mean not last spoke. We talk
Yeah,
periodically and things like that, but the first time was last year. So one of the things we're gonna do today is something I started to doing with a lot of other cosplay guests and stuff like that. So what we're gonna be doing is just going through Liz's cosplays and just talk about them and tell us a little bit of history of like what she worked on and things like that. So let me see here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'll do that later. All right, so I think you have mostly reels on your Instagram, right?
yes.
Okay, that's fine. We can work with that.
Yeah.
So let's talk. No, first thing we'll talk about. Let me bring this up. See if I can make it work. I think one of my favorite cosplays you've done. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. All right, this is your silk cosplay.
Oh, yes. It's actually been a while since I last posted that photo. I haven't cosplayed her since last year, but
Oh,
I
really?
want to bring her back and expand like my Spider-Verse cosplays. That's one of my like that first photo was one of my favorite photos I took at a convention with someone.
So this was done at a convention.
Yep. It was Nerd Caliber from Anime Boston. My first like silk photo shoot versus me taking photos at home, expanding into that realm.
Oh, okay. So yeah, these are cool. I like these. I'm pretty sure these were the first things I saw when I was like just scrolling through Instagram and just reaching out to people to see. Oh yeah, I did comment. Yeah, I did comment on this.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
remember seeing your comment.
yeah, and so let me see. So tell us a little bit of history about this particular cosplay. Like, what has like? Have you always been a fan of Silk? Or like, just tell us that little bit of history.
Yeah, so I've always been a big fan of Silk. I've always loved Marvel growing up. So seeing that representation of Silk in the comics and hints of her in the media was really important. Seeing like, hey, there's another Asian character that looks like me. I feel represented in the Marvel universe. This is awesome. Let me cosplay her. And then it opened so many doors. I met you. I met my friend used to go by Cindy. Her name
Oh
she used to be
yeah.
Lena. I met like her, and I met you. I met the other person who commented, Princess Alyssa Rose. I've met all those amazing people because of my silk cosplay, which is pretty cool.
Is this the only one you have on your Instagram?
Silk cosplay.
Hmm.
I only have one silk suit. I'm open to like expanding it and like getting a different version of her suit though. I've seen other cosplayers do it though.
Okay. Let's see. So that was one of my favorites. Let's see what else we got. See what else we can find. Because you're probably the third or fourth cosplayer that I know that has cosplay silk. And so I was like, oh, that's a very popular cosplay with a lot of people.
It is.
All right. So oh, okay, no, that I didn't do that. Pause that. Hold on, let me go back out. Go back in. Okay, this one's a reel. So tell us about what this is.
This is my reel of where I got my cosplay supplies
Hmm.
because I saw this trend where it's like we stop gatekeeping in the cosplaying of where we get our items. And this is one of my photos that I took with the photo shoot from Elizabeth Roberts,
Hmm.
Medieval Renaissance. So I thought, let me show people where I thrift my materials, if I buy them, where I buy them from, and like places where I get supplies if I make my cosplays. Because I do a mix of thrifting and making my own cosplays most of the time. So I thought, how else to get people like who are intimidated that say, I hear so many people say, I want to start cosplay. I don't know how to start. I was like, well, I got you. Ta-da.
Okay. So I think okay. So then you have this one here.
Yes, that was from Holly Clothing. Um, I got that recommendation from someone else. I've seen so many people do so many cool fantasy photo shoots with Holly Clothing dresses. So I said, oh, I need to go that. Let me frolic in the woods. The lighting was gorgeous. I didn't need to edit any of the lighting, thankfully, in the videos or the photos I took.
Okay. Let me see. Is there another? Okay.
That was my Barbie Princess Charm School dress. And I took my old prom dress, and my sister actually used that to make the dress that Isla wears in that movie.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
And this was actually a dress that I had gotten from the thrift store, and I've used it for a couple of cosplays. And so I thought one day, oh my goodness, let's take a photo shoot, look at this gorgeous lighting. I got a new crown. I said, you can never have too many tiaras or accessories with cosplay. So I thought, okay, let's capture this gorgeous lighting during the golden hour.
Okay. Okay. And let's see what else. Oh, I don't know. That may be like all of it. Let me.
I think so. That was like year update. That was a costume I was working on since we last spoke. That's why they had the clip art of Blossom.
Okay. All right. So then we have. Let's pull up. Let's see. Go through here. This isn't a cosplay one, but I was curious on what you were doing here.
This was me just doing a closet cosplay very quickly for Halloween in Salem. My friend said we want to do Pixie Hollow Fairies, and I said, okay, let me just pull together a quick cosplay, doing a Zarina inspired cosplay. And I actually, the photo shoot I just got out of this morning was for a different cosplay from Pixie Hollow Silver Mist.
Oh.
So like, there's been some big progress of the wings, like the wing progress. A
Hmm.
lot fancier wings are incoming on my content, which I'm excited for.
Okay. Really excited for it. Let's see. Let me see. There's a. You also did. What's Okay. Here's a little reel. Oh, there we go. There's a little reel. Let me see.
Do I have? You're hot, Cupcake. So what'll it be?
You're a big fan of Arcane, I take it.
And
I just finished watching Arcane season 2 last month. I know it came out last year, but
Hmm.
I was like, I've been stalling because I made Caitlyn's since last time we talked Arcane Caitlyn's uniform from Arcane season 2. Well, as soon as the trailer dropped, I was drafting the cosplay, planning it out on how I can make it from scratch. And then they released pre-made costumes. But I was like, you know what? That's all right. I still got kudos for making my own costume from scratch.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, of course it's going to happen as soon as it comes out, a new cosplay that I could have just bought it. But each one is also very valid.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And then what were you doing? Yeah, what were you doing here?
That was my first out of state convention in Maine with my friends. I've always loved playing webkins as a kid. I still do. And so I thought, why don't I create a persona based on webkins? And I use that to reach out to other people that also found a love of webkins. I've
Mhm.
used it to host webkins meetups with other fans. I used it to create my own persona, Blossom, a pink kitten from the game. And it just really opened some other doors to make some new cosplay friends.
Okay. So are there any cosplays that you've been wanting to go to outside of your area?
Yeah, so I live in the New England area, so I would love to go to a couple dream conventions where New York Comic Con, MCM London, San Diego Comic Con. I've heard of Dragon Con, which just sounds amazing. I've seen some of like mutuals that go and have a really fun time.
Mm-hmm.
I have like a never-ending list of cons that I would love to go to.
Okay. Is there one that's like a top priority? Like this is one that you really really want to go to?
I would say MCM London because I've been trying to go for the past few years.
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out my schedule, saying, "Oh, now's a good time to go." Oh, maybe not. Now's a good time to go. Oh, I don't know. Um, Instead, I did recently go to Japan and do cosplay photos there when I was on vacation, but I didn't go to
Oh.
any conventions. But
Mhm.
I would like to go to MCM London and also explore and take so much cool content near the castles.
Tell us about that. Your trip to Japan.
Yeah, so I actually happened to go by coincidence during the Star Wars convention that was happening in Japan.
Oh, okay.
So I went to Japan. I went to Tokyo. I went to Osaka, and then I went to both Disney parks, Disneyland and Sea. I did a ton of Disney bounding, and I did a lot of exploring the area and trying new foods local to each area, which was very fun and exciting to learn about.
Okay. What was your favorite thing about it?
I think I would say Disney because I was like, the reason why I wanted to go was like, oh, I've never been to Tokyo Disney. It's my dream to go to every single Disney parks in the world. So I said, okay, I've been to both parks in the US. Tokyo Disney is done. The next one would be Disneyland Paris, and then to eventually go back and circle around again.
Okay. Okay. How long were you there?
I was there at Disney for a few days. Then we did some exploring. So I spent about almost 2 weeks total this past
Okay.
spring.
Japan's on my bucket list of places that I want to go.
It's gorgeous.
So hopefully, I think 2026, I'm gonna start putting the plan together for me to go. So I am very excited for that. Okay, let's see. All right, so tell us about your little ball gown here.
So this is a gown that I got, one of my thrift finds that I love. I got that for 25 bucks from Savers
Hmm.
for this Neverland Fantasy Ball in New York City. I love going to New York City. I said, this is actually my sister's first time dressing up in costume with me. So I thought we got to dress up and have a really fun sister trip together. I got to meet so many other content creators that I admire, like Asta Darling and Queen Estrella, and just get to chat with them, and that was very fun.
Like you had a fun time.
It did. It was like in this beautiful like records building or historical building in New York City. Oh, that's Asta. No, that's Estrella.
Okay.
Yeah. That's Asta Darling. She made her own dress too.
Ooh.
She like is a costume designer, so I use that for inspiration when I design my own costumes.
Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, what we got here?
That is my fantasy inspired photo shoot. Someone wanted to do a concept on a fantasy retreat that I went to. They wanted to do like a Harpies, Greek mythology inspired photo shoot. So they lent me this beautiful cape, and someone like tried to hold the cape up and like drop it just at the right second so we get that beautiful cape action at
Hmm.
this little beach we found.
Do you go to the beach often?
I do not in cosplay very often. This was like it was also in the middle of winter when we went. So it
Oh.
was freezing cold out. So underneath that cape, I was wearing so many layers that you like because I was like, it was like freezing temperatures. So we went in and out and got some really quick photos.
Are you a beach kind of person?
Not really. I'm more like a ocean person. Like
Okay.
Moana. Like I don't like to like lounge on the beach. I'm more like get in the water and explore. Like
Okay. What did you think of the live action trailer that they released the other week?
of Moana.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to see how it goes out because I liked the first two Moanas, the animated music. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. It was definitely interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Okay. All right. We got a Scarlet Witch one here.
Hmm. That was my first time debuting Scarlet Witch. That was also my first time experimenting with EVA foam, making that foam headpiece from scratch. And since then, I've been working on drafting how to make my own armor for the Renaissance Fair out of EVA foam.
What's with the Halloween bucket?
This is her Halloween costume from WandaVision, so I
Oh
just thought the
yeah.
boo bucket would be hilarious. So one of my friends was like, "You want this Halloween bucket?" I was like, "This will really get some giggles out of it from her Halloween costume." And also, it's very useful to like carry things.
Mm-hmm.
Because, oh, I need to put something down. I'll just carry on my boo bucket as a purse. I like to blend in sometimes with my costumes when possible.
How long you been working on upgrading that?
The Ren Fair costume or the
Mm-hmm.
armor, I have that armor done. I've just actually never taken any photos. It's
Oh.
just like me forgetting. Like I finished like the chest piece and I have some shoulder pieces of foam armor and then I have like inspiration of like how I want to do the photo. I'm waiting for the weather to be nice again to take some really cool outdoor photos in the
Oh
armor.
yeah. Yeah. I'm sure up where you live, it's just drastically cold.
It is. That's the problem living in New England. It was raining this morning. Now it's dark out and sunny. It keeps changing any second of the day.
Oh my goodness. Now this was one of the first photos that you sent me when I was first made the thumbnail for the episode that you had came on. So just tell everybody a little bit about this one.
So this was a photo I actually woke up at 4 a.m. for so we could get the sunrise. We climbed this giant boulder to get this shot. And I love it because I'm like, this is my first time. Like I usually do a lot of princesses and like pastel fantasy photos, which I love. I love doing those cosplays, but sometimes I like to like brace the like, what if I was like one of those like villains in like
Mm.
fantasy stories or those video games or movies. So I thought channel that, channel my inner villain and like the golden like the little sun hanging out in the background. The photographer did awesome with this.
Do you still use the same photographer?
Yes, Elizabeth Roberts. I saw her at the Neverland Ball. She was doing portraits there. So whenever I'm in the area, the same area as her, if she's traveling near me or I'm traveling New York City, I do use her. I use Nerd Caliber a lot because he goes to the same conventions that I do. Otherwise, I take my own photos. Oh, that's the same photographer. Yes.
Okay. And this was just everybody who was just in the picture.
Yes.
Okay.
We all woke up early for sunrise photos.
4 a.m. is relatively early.
It is to me. I'm like an early bird, but I'm never that early. Like waking up
Okay.
at 4 a.m. for photos. So this was on the beach,
Mhm.
also in the middle of winter, freezing cold out.
No, what month was this?
This was February
Oh,
2023. I posted the photos in June. I was like spreading all my photos out.
mm.
I froze
Yeah.
myself off, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
I was wearing layers underneath though, and like we only spent a little time out there, so I didn't get frostbite, thankfully.
I just couldn't. I just could not do that. All right, let's see what we got with this one.
Oh yeah, that was the shorter version of the cape for the heartbeat inspired Greek mythology photo shoot. That was like one of my like when I talk about like crafting things using what you have. Someone lent me that cape and it looks like the Those are the feathers that we used to like create at the front, like
Mm-hmm.
and Barty, like one of those dark creatures of like, what do you think of when you think of Greek mythology? I was like, we were like, okay, let's use that. Let's use the cake, pretend they're wings. And I also did climb a giant rock for that. I really have a trend with climbing giant rocks for photos.
I've noticed. I've
I
noticed.
noticed too. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is one of the other Harpy photo shoots that someone styled for us too. The photographer, they styled all of our outfits for us and like laid everyone out like how to pose us, and that was a really cool concept that they wanted to do with us. It was very exciting to be included.
Cool. And then let's see what else we got. You're a big Steven Universe fan, it seems like.
I am. I actually haven't cosplayed from them in a few years, but I almost went to a convention that was called Cabbage Con, but then I
Oh,
realized it was only running for 2 years, and I only discovered about Cabbage Con, Steven Universe Fan Con, after it ended. So I almost was going to bring back a Steven Universe cosplay.
okay. All right. This is how very elegant.
Oh yes, this was at a one of those like historical estate sites that you could visit. We did photos during the off season, also in the middle of winter, and we wanted to do dark academia style.
Mm.
So I found this Victorian blouse online, which was perfect, and we got some really cool photos. And it was empty also, so which was perfect.
I like the look. Then what's the one I saw? Another one was what were y'all doing? So another group photo.
Yes, that was the Winter Fae photo shoot. This was on we were digging this like right next on the coastline
Mm-hmm.
of Massachusetts. Also, this was also one of the concept photo shoots from the retreat. And that shawl is actually a blanket because we only lasted 30 minutes and my photographer got all of these photos in because it was we are getting like a freeze advisory, so we were like, we can't stay out for really long. Let's get as many photos as we can.
Mm-hmm.
I think she did pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as y'all didn't freeze, so that worked
No,
out
we didn't.
perfectly.
I was wearing like those like fleece lined layers underneath my dress.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually wearing snow boots because no one could see, so I wouldn't trip on the rocks. Because I was like, I don't think falling on my face for a photo shoot would be very funny. Maybe for like the bloopers I filmed.
Mm-hmm.
I like to make blooper reels, but not for like the content.
So here's a much like the much better photo. I think the one we were talking about.
Yes. Oh, yes. That
Is
was
it usually the same people?
It's not usually the same people. This was actually the Dark Academia, the Pirate, the Harpy, and the Winter Fae were all a part of a winter retreat photo shoot with Elizabeth Roberts, that photographer that I'm
Mm-hmm.
still in touch with. So that's why it's usually the same people. I also have a group of friends that I consistently cosplay with, like that you'll see in other photos. Like that red dragon in the background of photos when I go to some conventions, or a couple other cosplayers. We travel to the same conventions together.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
That is one of my first fursuits from Turning Red, and that was my first time experimenting with trying to make fursuit costumes. So I learned a lot, and then I built all the way up to building my own fursuit head. That red dino and that skull cat, those are two of my friends that I consistently go to conventions with.
Okay. Are you gonna wear a fursuit?
Yes, you'll see in like the 2025 years, that's the first time I like debuted my full fursuit head that I sculpted myself and furred myself. This was me learning how to like make the ears and start with the ears and the tail. And since then I've also expanded to making like a motion moving tail that like can move as you walk to
Okay.
look more animated.
Let's see. See if I can find it. Oh wait, I think I just saw it. Where'd it go? No, that's just a panda.
Oh yeah, yeah, the panda.
Oh, there it is.
That's our little mascot that travels with us.
Oops.
Oh yes,
Looked like how I feel, but your lips.
That looks like a lot of work.
I thankfully got the base from someone else who 3D printed it, so I didn't have to make the base. But like, I had to pattern it myself because someone said saran wrap the head.
Hmm.
There's like because there's so many tons of people that fur their own head, but I wanted like a custom Webkins fursuit head. So that's why I was like, okay. It turned out pretty well, but I've made some upgrades on like the eyes, the whiskers, the tail, and the hand paws. I found someone who embroidered a Magic Webkins Magic W, so I could put them on my gloves.
Okay, let's see. Oh, looks like you were doing some Wednesday Adam.
I did. I do have the new blazer,
Ooh.
Nevermore Academy blazer, because of season 2 Wednesday that just recently came out this year, actually. So she's going to be coming back.
Oh, did you enjoy season 2?
Yes. I think everyone should watch it. It was very cool. It ends on a cliffhanger,
Yeah.
but I'm
Yep.
very excited to see how it keeps going because there's a lot of different plot twists that keep happening, and like seeing people's storylines expanding was very nice.
Okay. All right. This one.
Oh yes, this is after one of my viral one of my first videos ever I had posted went viral when I started cosplaying. So I wanted to reintroduce myself with some fantasy photo shoots I took on this little dirt path outside of my college.
Okay. I like it. Then what's this one?
This was a Stranger Things closet cosplay because my friends and I wanted to do a Stranger Things photo shoot. Except the ironic thing is, we all took individual photos, and then it got super dark out. We didn't get a group photo. I still do not have group photos of this photo shoot to this day. So I think one day, because of Stranger Things season 5 coming out, I'm actually going to watch the series and redo Joyce to give her the proper recognition she deserves. So I can say I actually know the content more and the lore.
Did you not watch Stranger Things before?
No, but because
Really?
of season 5 and my friends, I was like, I finally need to watch it, and I'm like, this is an awesome show, and I'm going, like, I see why you all love this show since the beginning. So I'm gonna redo her maybe one day. It's like on like a bucket list of cool cosplays to bring back and add some upgrades.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is another Wednesday.
It is, and the Plague Doctor friends in the background who are also that skull cat and red dinosaur. We wanted to do a little crossover photo shoot.
Got the Wednesday look down.
I do. Like very solemn and serious look.
All right, let's see. Then you just taking a stroll on the beach?
Yes, this was right before I went to the Renaissance fair near me. And my friends took some walking beach photos because their house was right next to the beach where we were staying on the Ren Fair. So we thought, let's get some beach photos in quickly. And this photo, the wind was finally in my favor. A million other photos we tried to take, the wind would not cooperate.
Oh.
But unfortunately, that's how the weather works.
Yeah, that is true. Then let's see. Oh, this must be you at the Ren Fair.
Yes.
What is all this behind you?
That was actually a photo setup that someone set up from the Ren Fair at King Richard's Fair. So I thought it would be very fitting with my outfit. And that's my little dragon around my wrist that I bought from one of the vendors. And they hand make those silicone dragons, which I thought was amazing because they were super talented making those by hand.
I've never been to a Ren Fair. I know a lot of people who do go to them, but I've never been to one.
They are very fun. This is where this is before I failed at axe throwing. Jock the Whipper. We got to meet him and see one of his shows and take a photo with him after when he was doing photos. And this is a group photo with me and my friends. We all got together.
Is this supposed to be like a
That is a bird. She's the same one that did the red dinosaur.
okay.
She also used to run a little Etsy shop where she would do commissions and make dino masks and other costumes for people.
Let's see. And then we have. Oh, you have plenty of silk stuff here. Let me see.
I love you, I respect you, and I would vote for you for political office. So just sending that subconscious message, not going to say it out loud, not going to distract you, but you are better than people, and I hope you know that. Don't want to distract you, but
What was that about?
I saw that trend when someone says they see a when you see a service dog audio, and I thought, okay, let me use it for cosplayers because there's a million silk cosplays online, but I've only met a few in person, near me in my area. So I was like, every time I do see another silk cosplayer, I go, the Spider-Man meme.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple Spider-Man meme photos from people meeting other Marvel or silk cosplayers. I find it so funny and very cool. Because some people I've heard apparently get very jealous if someone cosplays the same character, but instead I'm like, I hype them up because I'm like, you go. I'm love seeing other people that have the similar interests in the fandom instead of making a competition.
And then we got a.
Oh yes,
Look very sleepy.
Actually, that's my. Oh yeah, one of my eyes were closed in that photo, but I still liked it because I was I had a concept going with the mask on.
Yeah. I don't know why, but this is just one of my favorite ones that you do.
That was actually a photo I took at home on my old phone. So that was when I do a lot of photos at home. I've been let me be a. Yep. That was one of the cosplay transition videos of Silk.
See.
I recognize that audio.
Let me be. That's pretty cool.
As soon as it came in, I cranked out a ton of Silk content.
Oh, you did? Were you just in that Silk mood?
I was in that Silk mood. I'm still in that Silk mood. I read a lot of her comics. Every time I go to convention, I collect more Silk comics.
See, the crazy thing is, I didn't even know about Silk until I met Cindy. Because I think when I first started the podcast series, she was maybe episode 4 or 5. She was she was the second person that I did this series with that was, because the first 3 episodes were friends of mine that I know. And then one was a TikToker that I reached out to, and then it was Cindy. So that's kind of where I learned about Silk and everything. So, and I was like, oh, you know what? I like this character. And then I remember they were supposed to, I think it was Amazon.
Yes.
Was supposed to do a Silk series, but I guess that has not happened, or it's probably not happening. So
I wish it was actually going to happen because Cindy, she was actually the reason that I started cosplaying Silk because I saw her content and I was like, wait, that's really cool. I want to also cosplay Silk. And then we found out that we actually we're go to the same conventions and we have I can't find where this photo is. We have a photo where both of us are dressed up as Silk together at a convention doing the Spider-Man meme. I need to find it so I can post it. Okay. That'd be a cool throwback.
So what we got?
That is Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli.
It's a good movie.
Hero. I went to the Studio Ghibli Museum also in Japan too when I went. But yeah.
I have not seen that movie in years, but it's one of my favorites. That, Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service. But yeah, it's been a while since I need to rewatch that movie now.
If you do go to Japan and you're lucky, I would try to get Studio Ghibli tickets because they sell out quickly. But if you can go, you get to see the frames from each of the animations, and like they show the films in the theater, and like all these cool displays of like things from the movies that the artists worked on, and they're.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. What were you doing here?
This is one of my first cosplays I did in 2019, my first year I started cosplaying. This was my first attempt at cosplaying Barbara from Beetlejuice, the musical. Well, the musical version.
We just the play was just in here a couple of months ago, I think. I didn't go. I got tickets for like a friend of mine and his girlfriend because it was her birthday. And so I got them tickets to the show. They said they liked it, so I'm not really a play person. So I remember we had Lion King on Broadway come when I was a kid. I fell asleep through half of it. So well, it was a situation where, like, you know, you got music going, you know, the air conditioning's going, you get comfy. It just worked out that way. And then I like this look.
Yeah, that is my rainbow dress and my watermelon picking basket. I just found that watermelon picking basket, and I just find it very funny to carry around. And I was like, you know what? Be more whimsical every day. I don't have to be in cosplay every single time to carry a watermelon basket around.
Do you still have it?
I still do. It's actually in my basement.
Oh.
I need to bring it out for the next time I go to a picnic.
Was this like an early attempt for Scarlet Witch?
Yes. One of her earlier looks, and this is my first time experimenting with this type of photo editing. Trying to like create the look like she has her powers. I was trying a new editing software.
Have you improved in that area?
Yes, a little bit. I blended, like, when doing special effects, I started like letting it blend in much better, so it's like less harsh on the edges. And I've also worked on like editing the backgrounds of photos and changing the lighting and like little flyaways on hair. Slowly but surely, I've been practicing.
Okay. All right.
That is one of my first original characters that I did, and I was really proud of my attempt on doing the special effects makeup that I had to showcase it. I climbed into my empty closet in my dorm room, and I thought, okay, we're just gonna take photos like this, like create like she is a doll, like sitting on a shelf, but a haunted doll, and start writing this backstory for the characters.
Is this something that you'll maybe bring out in the future again, or?
Maybe. I haven't cosplayed her in 2 years because I feel like I left her story off on like a cliffhanger. I know, that's the worst. But like, I'm gonna introduce more people and like more characters into the Haunted Dollhouse universe that I created, including some type of creator, a person that made her. So maybe I'll bring back other people inside of that, like start creating like a new character for that to portray.
Yeah, let's see. Go back up to the top. All right, let's see what else we got here. So you like SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, what's wrong?
I don't know, Mr. Krabs, but I've got the strangest feeling that somewhere a pirate and parrot are arguing about me, and the parrot is winning.
That was from, I forgot what SpongeBob. That was like the first time they actually did like a maybe not the first time, but I remember it was a special with Patchy. Was it Patchy the Pirate? Was his name?
Yeah, it was Patchy the Pirate, I think. Yeah. I was struggling so hard to get that hat to stay on my head. Listen, keeping it on top of a head on a wig is difficult. It already kept slipping off, even if I didn't move. So just like, you know what? I'm just going to hold it on my head for this video.
Those are poisonous, so no one eat them.
Yeah, duh.
Go throw up.
I didn't eat any.
Go throw up. Those are poisonous, so no one eat them.
Yeah, duh.
Go throw up.
I didn't eat any.
Go throw up. Those are poisonous, so no one
I
eat
like
them.
that.
Yeah, duh.
That's my new Mulan dress. So I thought, why not debut it by doing something that was totally like in line with the characters interacting, but using a new audio I've never used before.
Okay. Let's see. Me when I cook versus. I like that.
Yeah, I've seen that trend with like the moment. So I thought, okay, in progress, all of my crafting that I do, like when I in progress videos and thinking of like versus like when I'm on stage entering cosplay competitions or filming and I get to see the final progress of the costumes is pretty cool and like reflect back and look on.
What are you, darling? Where's your costume?
This is my costume. I'm a homicidal maniac. They look just like everyone else.
What are you, darling? Where's your costume?
This is my costume. I'm a homicidal maniac. They look just like everyone else.
It's true.
That was my first blazer that I found from the thrift store and dyed gray to resemble a closer look to her Nevermore Academy blazer. Then my sister surprised me with her Nevermore Academy blazer, so now I get 2 blazers.
Hey.
So I was like, hey, more cosplays. Yes.
So what is
my first suit apple picking vlog. This is Wednesday.
This is my first attempt like making more like vlogs. That was my goal for 2025. I even have a GoPro.
First off is this little portable fan. I have the strap so it goes around my neck, but I don't know where it is, so. But it's very useful. Oh, it has something. Oh, whoops! I forgot to turn it off. I have my trusty little pouch that I keep in my work bag also. I also take it to conventions. Lysol spray, hand sanitizer.
Came prepared.
Pen, I always come prepared to convention. I'm like the mom
cleaner,
friend.
a little brush.
In one of the friend groups, I'm one of the moms that always have things in case they need it at a meetup.
Well, I actually don't have my first aid kit, but like, I also realized I forgot to quickly explain what this meetup is about. This is an annual fursuit apple picking. Good morning. It is Saturday, the day of the fursuit apple picking. It is very early, but I get to pick up my friend from the train station. And then I'm going to go bring her back home because we're having a sleepover, so she's going to drop her stuff off. And then I'm going to go pick up another friend. So the Liz taxi service is on her way.
Yeah, that's my first time using my new microphone also.
Okay. Did they live far away?
They live in New Hampshire, so they came to visit me in Massachusetts. I picked them up from the train station.
Okay. They both live in New Hampshire?
The Skull Cat and she's usually the Skull Cat, Shayna. She lives in New Hampshire. My other friends live in Massachusetts mostly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Proof. We did buy the bag. Let's find some good apples. Let's see.
So this is an annual thing.
Yes, it is an annual meetup. I started going a few years ago. This is the first time I didn't go in fursuit because it was like so hot out and it was so September. And I was like, I thought it would cool down to be in costume, but it did not.
That's interesting.
So I said, okay, I'll still capture my little vlog to expand onto YouTube, and it'd still be cool to like encourage other people to go to costume and fursuit meetups if they're afraid to go to meet new people. A tornado warning happened.
Oh.
So this was after the meetup, thankfully, but we were stuck inside somewhere getting ice cream when the tornado happened, so we just waited it out with our ice cream. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm glad it did not happen during the meetup, but not good regardless for the situation because I felt really bad for everyone else that was still there.
Let's see. Go to. Okay, let me share this instead. Then. So you do. Oh, I didn't see. I don't think I knew you had a YouTube.
This is actually a project that I've been working on for the past few years. I started with reposting like the past few years of content,
Mhm.
and I just sent like past few years I post on Instagram first, then I'll post some items on YouTube, recompiling them all to see what goes well better. So a lot of it is the same content on Instagram,
Okay.
but just let a new audience.
What is this?
That is my vlog of the dance battle. When I was testing up my GoPro, I wanted to expand it to take more videos. I
Mhm.
started filming up my friends to post online to also try to mix up the content that I post, but still relate it to cosplay.
They all have interesting dancing skills.
Yeah, this is a freestyle dance competition. And some of these people I've met, like, they go to like that's their thing. They go to cosplay conventions and they solely go to enter the dance competitions. Like that's their thing. And some of them, like I've seen them win multiple awards, and I'm like, good for you. But I'd be sore after one competition.
When are you gonna do it?
I don't know. I've entered costume contests before. My friends have been trying to get me into dance competitions, so maybe it will happen in 2026, and we'll have some dance
Maybe you should.
footage.
Are you a good dancer?
I think I would say I'm an okay dancer. I don't have any training. The closest I have is ballet when I was in elementary school.
You were in ballet.
Yeah, when I was in first grade for like 1 year. Yeah, a lot of reposting my content.
Oh.
A furry. Wait, me? A furry? I mean, what would possibly give you the idea that I'm a furry?
Are you planning on like doing more with your YouTube? You had a lot of subscribers. That's pretty good.
Oh, thank you. That and TikTok, I've been working really hard on trying to like grow my subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, to keep expanding. The goal is to start doing some more long form videos.
Mm-hmm.
In 2026, I only have like one long form video of like what I pack for convention, like in Vice style, but that's one of my goals, like expand to longer form videos instead of just shorts and photo shoots.
Okay, let's see. All right, so let's go back to your Instagram and what we got with this.
That's one of my most recent cosplays this past summer. The doll from Squid Games.
I did not watch Squid Games.
I've only watched the middle of season 2. So I know that there's a couple episodes I need to watch and I'm very behind. But they're dressing up as the players.
Oh.
And then we have someone just we met Barney.
Oh.
We started the same day, so I was like, sorry, Barney, interesting crossover Squid Games meeting the voice of Barney. And then the museum guard's in there somewhere. We had a pink guard with us.
Let's see. All right, so that's that one. Oh yeah, here you go. This was characters people say I look like.
Yes.
I don't know why Mabel's head is cut off, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that was the real like the formatting didn't fit in. Yeah, I want to do that trend too. And these are also the characters I relate to the most. If I had to like pick,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I've cosplayed a lot of characters and I love them all. I was like, these are the 4 I could like top of my head. I'd be like immediately Silk, Mabel, Barbie, Diamond Cat, Barbie Princess Charm School. Oh, that's Doug the cartoon from Patty Man. Like I'm just Patty Mayonnaise in the middle. My friends introduced me to the cartoon, so we thought, okay, let's do a throwback and be Doug for a day.
It's a good cartoon.
It is a good cartoon. I found the DVD intact, so I can go I can bring out my DVD player. I still watch on streaming services, but like sometimes it's fun to just like be nostalgic and bring out my DVD player and VHS tapes.
I think the movie's on Disney Plus.
It is on Disney Plus. I do have Disney Plus, and I watched it on there. That and YouTube, I usually watch, Doug.
Man, I need to watch Doug again. It's been a while.
You can make an episode on like throwback shows that you haven't watched in a while. Or,
Yeah.
like childhood shows. Doug should be on your list. Oh, that's from Disney. That was on the Tangled ride before we got into line.
It looks like a very fun time.
There was actually an animatronic that sings in that castle, that Rapunzel right there.
Mm-hmm.
She sings. The animatronics are gorgeous.
Is it like the same voice as the one from the movie?
No, not Mandy Moore. It's in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
But very cool, like the Japanese actor voices or singers.
Oh, okay. Aren't they making a live action Tangled?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought I heard that somewhere, but I wasn't quite sure. Or maybe it was just my imagination. And then let's
Please don't
making a
be
Krabby
ugly.
Patty.
Yep,
Please.
I tried with foam first, then I gave up and I decided to use some clay to improvise. And I used Velcro so I could take it apart, because I like a classic bubble bass. If someone asked where the pickles are, I could remove them and hand the pickles to them.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah.
just in case it just happens to meet, like, I meet the voice actor of SpongeBob or like Squidward or something. I'd be like, I remembered the pickles. I feel like that'd be a funny one-liner.
Then let's see. And then let's check this one out here.
Working as a fairy godmother at a party princess company. Today is Saturday, and I have a birthday party this afternoon. Working with Ariel for an
You were a party princess?
Yes, that is one of my other life updates. The photo shoot I had this morning, it was for the party princess company I work for, because we're adding Silver Mist to the company.
Oh, okay.
We do bracelet making and coloring, along with what we typically do is a grand entrance, photos, greetings, singing and dancing, and stories or games if you have time, depending on how long the party is. I just got to the party and I parked a few blocks away, and now I'm going to meet up with Ariel. Oh, I just finished up the Ariel party. I think it went really well. The birthday girl just really wanted to chat with Ariel and had so many fun questions, and just wanted to chill outside after we did our games and crowning ceremony and crafts that we brought. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the Sunday party. Today is Sunday. I did not get a chance to film.
Well, was this like the same party, or these were two
These are
different parties?
But filmed in the same weekend, because I only had 2 parties this weekend. I've had some days where I've had like 3 parties in a day, like back to back to back.
Oh, that's a lot.
So I didn't really film that though, because as soon as I get out of one party, okay, travel and get to the next party, so I have time to not rush.
Were they all like pretty far apart, like the ones that you had to do back to back to back?
Most of them were in the same area, like 10 minutes away, so I could go, change, chill in my car. Next party, I had a little longer break, so I could go home and relax, change, go to the third party.
Okay.
Before the party, but I just finished up my 30-minute aerial party at an indoor playground this afternoon, which was about an hour away from my house, hence why I didn't have enough time to film.
Oh.
And the indoor playground that we went to was actually a place which the party company I work for partners with, so you can add on a princess as an option. I think that it went well. The birthday child seemed really happy, and let me know if you want to keep seeing vlogs like this. Until next time. Spend the weekend with me.
Okay, so that's that one.
That was in Boston, like right on the outskirts of Boston. Like trying to drive through Boston and find parking for that party. That's why I did not have time to film, because it took an hour because of traffic.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, we don't usually get bookings in Boston, but like for that play space on the outskirts of Boston, we sometimes like do.
Oh, I don't dress.
Oh, crap! I didn't mean to click that. Well, actually, I did, but I forgot to say. Okay.
Oh, I don't dress for the male gaze. I dress for my gaze. I'm vain. I like looking at myself. Oh, I don't dress for the male gaze. I dress for my.
I actually like that. That's really funny.
Yeah, I like dressing for myself and trying not to please others. and like more focused on like cosplaying, like what I want to cosplay and like what content I think I would like. Instead of trying to get caught up in like all that like, oh my gosh, I have to be the next trending thing. I was like, I'd rather cosplay like what I want to enjoy. It makes it more fun for myself.
What is okay? So what? Oh, let me see. Go here. What was this?
That was me singing. I'm actually signing up for voice lessons. So I want to take some progress videos of saying like me like December 2024. It's December 2025. It's been a year, but in like another year, I want to do like a 2-year update of like my singing voice in 2 years. Like I thought I gotta record the content now before I forget, because otherwise I'm gonna be classic Liz and forget to record.
Flower gleam and glow, let your power shine, make the clock reverse.
So this was last year.
Yes.
And then you're gonna do one for this year?
Maybe like do a 1-year update.
Mm-hmm.
And see how
back what once was mine. Heal what has been hurt.
I have some singing
Change
videos
the
I haven't
fates
posted yet. I've been saving them for like a over the years progress with voice lessons to like see that progression of myself, to track it, because I thought that'd be really cool to see my improvement. It's one of my personal goals also for the Pride Princess company too.
Okay. Let's see. See if you have any more. I like the vlogs. You definitely should do more vlogs.
I do enjoy them because I sometimes like if I don't have time to vlog, I'll like little highlight videos. I want to do like highlight vlogs. Just like I enjoy being in the moment, but I also like finding a balance of like, hey, I really want to capture this content from a convention so I can have that memory to look back on with my friends and share with other people. See, look at how much fun I'm having at a con. Look how much fun you could have cosplaying, and it's also a really good skill. And having a lot of fun filming.
Okay. Okay.
Shake their hand in character. Fat the panda.
He's our mascot.
Doodle Bob. Monty Gator. Trying again.
Yeah, we had to try again because Monty Gator accidentally knocked something over when we were out at dinner. So I had to cut it because we couldn't stop laughing. So like, okay, we got to do a retake because we were all in the middle of giggling.
Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see.
That was
It's
building.
like a friends outing.
Yes, that was at that convention before the convention opened up. We went to Build a Bear.
Did you build a bear?
We did do Build a Bear. Like I think we didn't actually build a bear. That little panda that we have fits into Build a Bear.
Oh.
We bought him like a little shirt that's an emotional support panda. Because he's like a little like hype person. Like when we go to cons, like everyone like starts to recognize him more than us. They go, "Where's the panda?" Which are great, but like he needs like his own name badge or something. Because everyone recognizes them more than us. They go, "Panda." We're like, "Here you go. Here's the panda."
Oh, that's a lot of has-been hotel.
It is. That was a Hasbin Hotel meetup. And that's when I was, yep, I'm in the middle holding that heart shield that I made.
Join us, Liz. Join us in the mirror video. Wait, hold on. We gotta The mothers are mothering. The mothers are mothering.
Another
like
Mama
mama.
Mia, just by coincidence. So there's like, so we had to take a picture with them too. There's like 5 Mama Mia, like no, not Mama Mia's, cooking mamas in one place. Does not happen very often.
Oh, okay. And then let me see. And this one, last one here.
The reason why I like to conventions with my friends is we get to travel together. Because we don't see each other very often since we graduated from college. So when we do, it's very fun.
It's nice. It's nice. But this was fun. This was very insightful into your cosplays. I still gotta wish I had your Silk as a poster.
That would be very cool. I actually might
Yeah.
want to do. I've seen some of the other people like in their background of like your filming area. I might do like maybe like my dream is to like one day have like a cosplay area, like a crafting section of my room. And I could like print out my cosplays as posters. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I started to. I actually have one more that I need to. Well, because I've bought prints and stuff like that from other cosplayers.
Yeah.
But like recently, I started to like, have them like make posters like these two, and because like it also like will make my because where I sit not so bare because like without these it would just be like a white wall. I'm just kind of, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of annoying for people to look at. So I want to like put something up, and I'll say, you know what, I could probably do posters. I could probably get posters of them, and there's more people making one. I think my friend Serena, she's making me one. And then there's a few others who are making me one. So I actually have 3. I haven't hung up the 3rd one yet, but that's because like my friend Sunflower, who's a cosplayer in California, and then Star, I believe she's a cosplayer somewhere on the East Coast. I can't remember where exactly. So that's the process I'm working on. So yeah, I was like, I just thought about it. 'Cause I was like, you know what? I would love that as your silk as a poster.
I'll keep that in mind because I've been working on cosplay trading cards to collect, but like maybe one day I'll like scale them up and to make like posters to give out to people. That'd be really cool.
All right, guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. So, Liz, if you want to just tell them one more time where they, well, I can also bring it up too, but if you want to like just tell them where they can follow and support you.
Thank you. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Liztalkcosplay.
Okay, and then here's our link tree. Oh wait, no, you can't see it. I didn't switch it over. There we go. And there's a link tree there that you can do. And then I'll have everything like tagged down in the description below for people to follow as well. So, but yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel, be sure you hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, and we will see you all in the next video. Y'all have a good one.